For then the kingdom of heaven shall be like 10 virgins who took their lamps, went out to meet the groom for whom they wait. And 5 of them were wise as is, and 5 of them foolish. Those foolish took their lamps with them, yet brought no oil along. But the wise extra oil brought in vessels with their lamps. And while the bridegroom was delayed, they all did fall asleep. And at midnight there was a cry, "Behold, the bridegroom comes! Go out to meet him." Then all those virgins arose and did prepare their lamps, and the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, our lamp's gone out, our light is growing dim." The wise virgins then answered, said, "No less there's not enough for us and you, but go unto to buy from those who sell." While they went to buy, the groom came, and those that were ready went with him in the wedding feast, and then the door was shut. The other virgins after this did also come, saying, "O Lord, open to us." But he answered and said, "Truly I do say unto you, I know not who you are. Watch therefore, since you know not when of the day or the hour in which the Son of Man does come. The kingdom of heaven is like a man that travels to a far and distant land, who called his own servants and did entrust his goods to them. 5 talents he to one did give, and to another 2, and to another he gave 1, each in accord to skill, according as they were able, went on his journey till. Then he who had received the 5 did go and with them trade, and made another 5 talents, to increase double made. And like Likewise he who received 2 did also gain 2 more. But he who had received 1 did bury it in the ground. He hid his master's coin in fear, the silver that he gave. And after a long while had passed, their Lord returned one day. He came to settle his accounts with them to recompense. So he who had received the 5 in return gave 10 back, saying, Lord, you did give me 5. Behold, it's now doubled. His Lord said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You were faithful over a few things. I'll give you charge of more. Now enter in unto the joy and rest within your Lord. And also he who had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, you did give me 2 talents, 2 more I've gained besides. His Lord said to him, Well done, good and faithful of servants. You were faithful of a few things. I'll give you charge in much. Enter in the joy of your Lord. Then he who had received the 1 talent then came and said, Lord, I knew you to be a hard man, reaping where you've not sown and gathering therefrom of fields from which you did not cast, nor in them seed scatter. I was afraid and went and hid your talent in the ground. Behold, you have there what is yours. His Lord answering said, You wicked and slothful servant, you knew that I reap where I did not sow and gather from where I did not scatter. So you should have deposited my money with bankers, and at my coming I'd receive mine own with its interest. Therefore take the talent from him and give it to him who has 10 talents. To all who have shall more be given to, and he will have in abundance, but from him who does not have even what he has will be taken from what he's got, and cast the worthless servant into the outer darkness. There will be weeping, gnashing teeth when the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all holy angels with him. Then he will sit upon his glory's throne, the throne of his glory. And all nations will be gathered before him, and he will and separate them from each one, and like a shepherd will divide the sheep there from the goats, and he will set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats will upon his left there be. The king will then say to those on his right hand, "Come, you blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundations of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave to me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and then you did clothe me. When I was sick, you came to me. I was in prison, and you came to me. Then the righteous will answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see you hungry and give you food to eat, or thirsty and give you to drink, or see you a stranger and take you in, or then clothed you? When did we see you sick, or in prison and come to you? The king will answer them, truly I say to you, as much as you have done to them, as you've done to the least of these, and unto my brethren, you've done for me, and unto me, as you've done unto them. Then he will also say to those on the left hand, depart from me, you cursed, into the fire, the everlasting fire. And it prepared for the devil and also his angels. For I was hungry, you did not give me a thing to eat. I was thirsty, and you did not give me a thing to drink. I was a stranger, you did not, or even take me in. Naked, and you did not clothe me, sick and in prison, but you did not visit me therein, nor succor me at all. Then they also will answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty, or in prison, nude or sick, and did not minister to you? And he will answer them, saying, truly I say to you, as much as you did not do it to of the least of these, you did it not to me. These go into everlasting, their punishment always. But the righteous will go into eternal life, therefore, the final separation of Christ's love forever.